What is up, everybody? Ken here. So I have a reading for you guys. Look at the new layout. So I decided to move my room around a little bit. But on the bright note, I do want to say that I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much. I've been very busy, but also been very kind of on task with whatever I need to at the moment. I'm very very proud of myself right now. Also, some fall came early this year because we already got that pumpkin spice from Coffee Bean. I got the iced dry Americano because I was like, hey, why not? Anyway, away from that as well, I did finally get a little. Well, I've had the setup. I just moved my desk over behind the TV so I can use the dresser for more space. So you guys can actually see the reading that I'm giving you guys. Also, I bought a few things. I bought a ring light, so now I could actually. I honestly, this light too much. It's too much in my face. I can only get really good lighting during the morning, so away from all that, let's get into this reading. I don't know what it's going to entail, but let's find out what's the tea and what's something we need to be made aware of at the moment. Myself and the collective, me being part of the collective. Anyway, let's see. I already did my prayers and I already did my cleansing. So, what do we have for the collective starting off this reading? A little too much. Let me see. You know what? Let me just get a good shuffle in. By the way, I got some new clothes too. Maybe I didn't cut the deck right. Let me cut that deck one more time. This is a big deck. It's 80 cards, but the card stock is a little bit slippery, so maybe that's why. Sorry, I'm taking forever. Anyway, I am going to be posting... by the way, also, guys, I'm going to be posting my longer videos on YouTube all in one shot. I know it's easier to just sit during one video, and I know people that have the premium are able to listen to it with their phone off, save some battery, I guess, somewhat. But I am going to be posting my longer videos on there. My hump day readings are going to be posted to there. I'm going to post the smaller ones too, but I won't. I may or may not post them the same day as I post them on here. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, so let's see what we got for this message. By the way, I hope you guys had a great, lovely weekend. Hope you guys had enough rest. I pray that you guys are doing great, and also your loved ones, your pets, everyone that you love. Hope everyone's winning. TBH. What do we got? We got starting off with dodging bullets. So I feel as though a lot of you guys have been blocking off a lot of negative energy. This is telling me it's like, not today, Satan. That's what I'm getting from that. Ooh, and good thing, because look what we got at the bottom of the day. We got bad habits. Yeah, someone is indulging a little bit. I think, you know what, to be honest, it's like a lot of your people that have something against you, they can't reach you. And whatever you're doing, it's like you are very protected. This could be why. You are possibly a feminine. I speak to mostly feminines. I consider myself a feminine energy for the most part, just because of how everything's been brought up to me. But anyway, some of you are coming up to a spotlight right now, and it's like you're getting a lot of public recognition. I also feel like there's a lot of eyes on you right now. This is including with anyone that is sending you evil stuff. And by the way, don't mind this. I tripped at the wall one time. I know I just kept seeing it in the video. Anyway, what else we got? Always partying. So yeah, so I feel like these people that are trying to get your attention, it's like these are people that always tend to indulge. We did have bad habits at the bottom of the deck. It's like I feel as though you've always been this energy to where you always showed up for people in a way that you always even went along with the flow of, you went along with the energy, whatever energy was called for. I feel as though maybe some people would like to drink with you, like to go out with you, like to go clubbing with you, like to go dancing. But I'm also getting, it's like you would always show up for them to celebrate them, but anytime they were celebrating you, they would rarely show up or like not even let you know they were going to come or not, and they would just kind of leave you hanging. It's like they wouldn't show up for you when you were always showing up for them. A lot of I'm getting Six of Pentacles in reverse, so a lot of taking instead of giving. I do feel like these people always chose to indulge more or chose a drug. I don't know. There's some photo proof with this. I am feeling these people are trying to humiliate you for whatever reason. I don't know why. There's some kind of evidence against you. I don't know where this is coming from, to be honest. Creeping. You got a stalker in your midst too. Tell me more, Spirit. I'm gonna take that one. Ooh, C blocking. I don't want to say it, but cock blocker. Cock blocker. Just kidding. I don't know where that came from. I do know where it came from, but I can't tell you guys because it wasn't even a show that was released. My dad's vehicle was part of this like wannabe kind of MTV. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, C blocking. If you're dating at the moment, I do feel as though people are showing or like trying to say and show screenshots of you like on these apps. And I'm getting this is like from a long time ago. So this could be like Tinder. I heard Grinder. So if you are on the, I also heard Tammy. I heard a lot. I heard a lot of gay apps. So you could be. This could be for anyone who is part of the rainbow community, alphabet community. I am part of that too. So FYI, don't come for me. I'm not making fun of you. But yeah, it's like I'm getting someone trying to give you make some kind of reputation that you have, trying to say that you are someone who sleeps around a lot. Yeah, someone that's into you, okay. Moving energy. It's like maybe it's someone that you're like actually dating and kind of like starting something with. They're trying to tell this person that you're the one still sleeping around and still doing whatever. I want to move away from that. Can we get something else? Girl fight. So someone's jealous of what you got going on too. Someone may want to physically fight you. I don't know. You got fishing for comments coming out in the reverse. That is coming. Funny how that's coming out from under the photo proof. You know what? No, these are like clarifying the ones on top with the dodging the bullets into you. You know what? That's what it is. That's why you're dodging all these bullets because right now you are into yourself. You're focusing on yourself, doing whatever you got going on. In your Korean rising, you are moving a lot of things around and probably moving away from a lot of energies because I am feeling that it's like whatever people are sending your way or whatever, it's really affecting you in some kind of way. Or it's trying to affect you in some kind of way, but it's not because you keep moving and it's like it's kind of like the people are seeing like holograms of you anywhere. It's like wherever you go, you leave a bit of your energy around, and that entail kind of leaves a trail for people to follow you, but you're never actually there. You're actually somewhere across town or somewhere even elsewhere. With the always partying, I think during those times when you were always chasing or not chasing, but always showing up for people, there was always some kind of drama. There was always someone being bitter, Betty, being fucking stirring shit up, fucking starting problems, starting a fight, starting drama, just creating some kind of chaotic energy. And I think you're just getting over that shit. And maybe it's just people don't know how to fucking mature. And yeah, you're granted, that's like, yeah, when you're under the influence of alcohol, things do tend to take a turn to the left, turn for the worst. But you kind of stick it out and kind of like have people's back. Anyway, for the photo proof, they're not getting anything because whatever they're fishing for, they're trying to get like recent images on you or like screenshots of your profiles. Like I said, those 8 dating apps that I said. And it's like that's what they're trying to come out with the C blocking energy because yeah, they're hustling to kind of block your blessings, block whatever you got coming in for you. I do want to say that I do also feel people are really focused on your bag and not their own bag. I don't know what's going on. I feel as though people maybe paying people to kind of help get this proof on you. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, I got a new bracelet. My dad bought it for me. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to go into the next part. Yeah, we're gonna have to go into the next part. I'm gonna post this one first, and then I will post them together on the YouTube. So I'm just gonna start it with this first because I owe you guys a message, and I haven't been on here for quite a bit. So part 2, you got people looking for your energy, always trying to. Actually, yeah, this is baffling to me. But anyway, another side note, I forgot to tell you guys my YouTube account. If you look up, it is the same username as this with 94 at the end. Yes, that means I am 32, or I'm going to be 32 this year. It was on Halloween. Shout out to my Scorpios. That's why I wanted to get the pumpkin spice. I wonder if Starbucks has their pumpkin spice yet. If not, oh well, coffee beans better. Just kidding. So yeah, so with the hustling energy, I do feel like people are in fact actually chasing. It's like, I don't know, I'm feeling a lot of slander and a lot of banter as well. But I feel like these people are like literally scurrying around trying to find this information on you, and they're not, and everything keeps coming out dry. All their ends that they feel like they have the end. I feel like this person probably might be having a good network, but no one knows where you're at. No one knows what you're doing. This is why they're hustling. I am also feeling like I want to say that for later though. Anyway, anything else with this deck before I move on to the next? This could be karmic friends. I think in the past you may have. Why does it look so bright? Where's my little? I was like, where's the remote? Maybe that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Karmic friends. It's like all these people that you were dodging. It's like, you know, they were kind of acting shady, and maybe at some point it always felt like a competition with you. I don't know. Give me one more for Queen Rising. While you're moving, they're trying to creep up on you. Like I said, we did see that at the bottom of the deck earlier. Always partying. What happened when this party was always going on? Ew. Honestly, that kind of self-explanatory. I feel like these people would always indulge and not wear contraceptives, and then till they started spreading some stuff around. I don't know. With the photo proof, like I did say, it's like they're trying to pay for proof on you, but I don't know. I'm really feeling like you're just not even in that energy anymore. It's like maybe in the past you were someone who would always sleep around with people, and it's not like you were like known to sleep with everyone. It's like everyone tends to talk about you when you're not in the room. But I'm also getting, it's like this is family talking about how you were, friends, karmic friends. I don't know. These people should be probably asking them. Sorry, these people that are trying to get all this information on you, trying to make it seem like you're the slut, you're the hoe, whatever. I don't know. They should really ask for their money back, because I feel as though they're paying for people to get all this info on you, or it's like I'm getting people are paying people to catfish you. So you would like send them your nudes, or you would send them something to give them the inkling that you actually are hooking up and you're not. I feel as though, like I said, you might be either celibate or abstinent. I know abstinent is like abstaining from sex for a certain amount of time, and celibacy is more like a spiritual, like a religious thing. So take it as it resonates. But that's what I'm getting. I also feel like we all know these people ain't shit. But on another side note, I do want to say I'm feeling that these people might be paying for some spell work on you. So you could end up in this energy. And it's like, even in them talking about you in this way or form, that is in fact some sort of witchcraft. Anyway, what we got with this? Oh, got karma coming out and exhaustion. So, I mean, I feel like these people are going to have some consequences to face, because whatever game they're playing at, they're getting depleted, decimated at every angle. I feel like they're really exhausting themselves trying to get all this information out of you. And it's like, whatever they're doing, whatever they're trying, they really are. They're shocked. They're shocked that nothing's coming up. They're facing some unexpected like issues that they're facing, blockages. making them a little more cautious, apprehensive, afraid. They're feeling something right now because there's a lot of dark cards here. Oh, look, now they're withdrawn from your energy. Something about your loyalty. I think in the past you were loyal. Like I said, you would show up to these people when it was, and I'm not getting, this is just one group of people. This is like a lot of people that I'm feeling. It's like somehow you're probably going through some sort of, what is that called? Some sort of spiral, rock bottom. And even when you're going through this, you were looking for these people to help, to kind of help you with certain things. I'm not saying you needed a lot of help, but you just wanted someone to be there and like kind of hear you out so you can talk through some of these things. And it's like maybe you tried going to therapy and you couldn't even afford it, or you couldn't go through it, or you something kept blocking you from going. But besides that, I'll get more of that details with tarot. But yeah, it's like I am feeling that you were the reliable person. Someone saw you as really reliable. You know why? It's because you would believe everybody and you would actually like, you would hear them out when they were going through the ringer and when they were going through a lot of shit in life. You were always the person that they knew they can count on, that they knew they can trust. So you wouldn't spread their gossip, or you wouldn't spread their like. I'm just getting, you were someone that knew how to keep a secret, or you knew how to show your loyalty by showing up for people. But I have a feeling these fuckers, these all people, ooh, they really did mock you. You know, I'm gonna say this right now. I know I've been through something like this, and this is why I'm getting this kind of energy, because I used to be the person that was always going out with family, going out with friends, going out whatever. Even if I was working or working the next day or working the next night, whatever, I always found a way to show up for the people that matters to me the most. And going through my awakening and going through my downfall, you kind of have to go through that spiral in life to awaken to a lot of things. I'll tell you, I had many different awakenings, and I think it's so funny that all the things that I said to people, they all looked at me like if I was crazy. They all talked about me in rooms that I wasn't even in, saying that I was crazy, that I was saying doing this, doing that, blah blah blah. Granted, yes, I was on drugs. I was drinking a lot of alcohol. I literally almost had like a, at one point I remember I went to the doctor to a checkup, and it's like I had a lot of protein in my liver. So that was like one of my scares. But like I before I had my go to Jesus moment, I'll be honest, I had a lot of dreams, a lot of night terrors. I had a lot of shit that I knew that I was doing against people. And even though I helped a lot of people in my at that time, when I was looking for help, when I was looking to people like, hey, can I spend a night with you, or can I at least talk to you for one like these next coming days? No one was there. I was there by myself, crying all these tears and numbing myself and escaping these emotions. And you know, I saw the enemy use a lot of vessels, a lot of NPCs, a lot of people that were close to me. And I thought it was them. It wasn't them. It was the enemy, and they were using them. And I'll be honest, I was paranoid at one point. Not paranoid to the point where I thought I was being watched everywhere, because that's another story. But that does happen. Um, but no, like I just had a lot of. I kept asking why. What's going? What is all this going to show me? What is all this going to tell me in the future? It was my ex sister-in-law. It was my sister. It was several people I saw in one dream where they all had this dark ass look that they were choking me. And I had a couple other visions that I got after that. I guess that's when my clairvoyance started kicking in. And I knew I was going down a path that I wasn't going to be able to come back from. But you know what? We're going to get to the next part, because this is going to, I'm going to start speaking my truth. Sorry. So I know I'm kind of going off topic here, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't really have, I posted my testimony on here before, and I did my whole church and come to Jesus moment and all that other stuff. And granted, yeah, it was very hard. But yeah, like I said, like I had my sister. There was at one point my sister, we weren't her talk. Me and her got into like this weird fight over nothing. And I remember it word for word, even though I was very under the influence of alcohol and drugs. Like I knew what I was saying. I knew what was being said. I knew what was going on. And the nerve of them trying to gaslight me, or her trying to gaslight me for whatever reason. And granted, I didn't know exactly what was going on with her and my dad. I know it's family issue I shouldn't be talking about in here, and I'm pretty sure her cousins are gonna say that I'm saying stuff. So if you guys are watching, you guys can definitely share her this video because I really don't care. This has nothing to do with her. This is about me. So if you want to say I'm talking shit, show her the video, and I'm gonna say this. I'm just saying what happened. If that person has a problem with me sharing what happened, then I mean I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna be walking on eggshells anymore for the rest of my life. I don't hang out with people for a reason, guys. I just seen a lot of repeating patterns, a lot of body language. I'm the person that tends to observe, even though I indulge and I act naive and I act stupid. I knew what was being done to me for quite a long time, and I'll be honest. I didn't hate my sister. I wasn't mad at my sister. Same thing with my sister-in-law. I wasn't mad at them. I was upset with the situation I put myself in. I was upset and unforgiving of myself of allowing these things to happen. So when I say this with love and respect, I really mean it. This is all just shit you kind of have to go through. I'm gonna get back to the video right now, but I'm just sharing a little bit more. I'm not gonna put family business out there like I should. I'm not gonna call someone out. That's just not me. I only have one sister, one sister-in-law. Well, actually, I have a couple sister-in-laws, but the one I'm talking about, it's my brother's ex-wife. Anyway, we were both indulging. I was being an idiot trying to help her out, but because I allowed her to manipulate me through her trauma, she tried trauma dumping. So she tried trauma bonding with me. It didn't work out. It was a trauma dump. That trauma dump entail actually did lure me in to offer my assistance in any way or form for whatever reason, and I don't know why I engaged with that. Anyway, away from that, this was like right before my come to Jesus moment. Sorry, I don't mean to hit you guys. But yeah, like I've learned to forgive, to forget. I really have a hard time forgetting the shit that happens to me. And I'm not saying that I blame these people for that part of my life that I was very much spiraling. I learned to forgive, and I learned to forgive them for my sake, because holding so much pain and so much hurt over someone is a lot of energy that takes out of you. It takes a lot out of you. And when you start seeing stuff for what it really is, you start learning that you should have listened to these people the first time they showed you who they are. That's really what I'm trying to get around to around this with this video. I know I'm kind of saying a lot, and I probably shouldn't. But anyway, I mean, everyone has the truth to speak. That is part of my truth. I also have an ex situation that was involved around all that time too. So it's like, I wouldn't doubt it if he fucked my sister or my ex-sister-in-law. I really don't doubt it. But because it's funny how a lot of those things happened that I started seeing, and they tried acting like I didn't know anything, and they thought they were going to come up on me. Whatever. I don't care. I forgive them. I don't hate them. I still have love for them, but like I said, I'm going to love from a distance. But anyway, I feel your energy in this a lot, guys, because I resonate with some of this. I'm not saying I had people pay money to like attack me or whatever, but I know there's some workings that have been done. My root, people try attacking my root, people try attacking my sacral, people started attacking my crown. A lot of people attacked my throat. But when you start identifying, or not even identifying, when you start seeing that there's more to life than just drama, there's more to life than just allowing people to take advantage of you, you turn off that people pleaser validation, and you start working on yourself. You start nurturing yourself. You start seeing that there's a lot more things in this world that are going to bring you so much more happiness and peace. You're never going to get that sorry. You're never going to get that apology. You may never get that accountability from anyone that hurts you. You just might not. A lot of people won't because they think that they're bigger than the program when motherfuckers are part of the fucking program. But then again, everyone has their part in this world. And it's up to you, free will, to choose what you're going to do with it. Now, for the people that have done all this stuff against me, I have seen firsthand. It isn't karma. This is an energy that they wished upon me, or even the energy they wish they can take from me. And they're allowed to it's like I'm hearing spirit saying right now, you wanted this for the collective, you try it now. You want to take what's theirs, you try going through a little bit of how that they went through. It's like I'm getting these people cannot walk a lap, not even a foot. They can't even walk a foot in this mile long journey, and they're already crying and complaining that their life is only getting worse or it's not even getting any better. I don't know. I feel like these people really did fuck with your trust and your belief in you believing in them. It sucks. It really sucks because, again, back to this reading now. Like I said, I'm already in part 3, part 4. I don't know. I'll have to look back before I record the next part. But we got finality at the bottom of the deck. I am feeling that. I think you are long and done with this cycle of people that have tried all this shit with you. Like I said, I feel like these people are talking about you in a way that this is not even you. This is an old ass version of you that no longer exists, dead and gone. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, and I feel like now they're all stressed out with each other and they're all starting arguments and saying it's your fault, pointing fingers, when in reality they're reaping what they've sown. It's way easier said than done. You're nothing but a memory to them. They're a little bittersweet that you're moving on from them too. It's because now these people are dwelling in this energy of what you used to be like. Always showing up, always being there for them, always giving them rides or taking them something, or even picking them up to go out or something. I don't know. They're reaching some kind of breaking point. I have a feeling these people might reach out to you at some point, but something's going to trigger them to want to escape what they're feeling. These people, like I said, aren't going to give you that apology. These people are going to they're going to have to, Spirit's saying they're going to have to sit and process what they've done, because you're someone that was not deserving of any of this kind of energy. Possibilities, yeah, a lot of the possibilities that they keep thinking about, it's being blocked by Spirit. They're understanding that they took a big ass risk coming against you, being dishonest, trying to trick you into submission. Like I said, you've released this. You're letting go. You're moving on, walking away, and it took you a lot of. It took a lot of understanding to actually to sit with this and say, this is it, no more. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not going to allow people to take and take and take and not even offer to give me some kind of help and assistance. There's no one that's going to be replacing you. It's only you. You're the only person that ever showed up the way they wanted someone to show up for them. And now, because they fucked you over, they're not going to get that ever again. They crave you. They crave your energy. This could, like I said, it could be a soulmate. It could be soul family or real family. It could be friends, karmic, and I'm going to get into the next part because I don't know what part we're on. All right, so this is part 4. Sorry again for the rant, guys. I haven't really channeled this kind of energy ever. I mean, I guess I kind of channel this once in a while here and there, but Oh yeah, like we were saying, sorry, with this the soulmate, they could have been a soulmate, and not all soulmates are romantic. They could be platonic, they can be familiar, they can be karmic soulmates, karmic situations, twin flames, and all that. That's all part of soulmates. That's the thing. I feel like you made this contract with this person, with these people actually, and now they're bored, they're shallow, they feel empty inside. They want a second chance. I'm gonna tell you this. They want a second chance with you, or another chance, however many chances it is. Take it as resonates. I do feel as though they just want the opportunity to show themselves. Again, it's like the opportunity, making amends. This is literally the same exact card. Second chance return. Reconciliation, opportunity, second chance. Oh, but they're conflicted. Something's going on with them. There it is. It was your family. It sucks because like these people really tried playing on your security. It's like someone didn't want you becoming stable. Someone did not want you. I'm getting these people keep talking about you too, that you're still on drugs. That's why you're talking all this nonsense on whatever you're posting on. You're drinking still. You've lost your mind to some extent, and maybe you did, but I'm getting you found an even better personality and an even stronger personality, and that's what they don't like. They don't like that they can't get to you anymore like they used to. They can't make you feel guilty. They can't make you feel bad. They can't make you succumb or submit yourself to them. These people didn't bank on your growth. Yeah, beginnings with apology. I think they know that they cannot get another beginning with you without an apology, and I think that's why they're struggling to come through. They're hoping. They might be doing some candle work, manifesting, praying, but I think you've already said your goodbyes. You've left this behind. It's like, you know what I'm getting to? I am feeling that maybe at one point you did put on this mask that you were sad, but you're like, nope, I'm not sad anymore. I don't care. I can care less. I said my piece. I've said I can still be a part of your life. I'm just not going to be there showing up for you like I used to. I got other things over here I have to worry about. Look, and they're still going to be coming out with the same similar fucking energy, trying to chase a thrill, trying to have a good time, excitement. You're like, I'm not here for a good time. I'm here for the long time. And yeah, I'll take those good times as well too. But, excuse me. I think you're just going to dismiss them. And that's another thing too. It's like they have that irrational fear about being rejected. Twin flames. I think you did hold up some kind of mirror to them. Maybe you could be a water sign. We're gonna get signs out because I got some astrology dice too. They're confused, unsure, unclear. They're uncertain too because they're like they keep contemplating. They keep contemplating how you saw through them, how you saw past their shield, their mask, how you saw past their facade. That's another thing too with curse. It's like they tried cursing all this confusion onto you, but it didn't work. And somehow it's like whatever you're saying and you're sharing your truth, whatever, please talk about it, guys. Not enough people go through life talking about what they've been through and what they've even half faced. I only told you a little bit of what I went through. I will go into detail one day, but right now it's not the day. I'm only touching the surface on it. I don't know, but I will say God showed me who was in my life and who was for me. Look, from them trying to curse onto you, now they're facing this. They're understanding that they made a mistake. Last one of this deck. They are willing to wait for another time with you. I feel as though you're not waiting anymore because you've been here and done that. I don't know. This is a pretty heavy read for me. Sorry, guys. I haven't haven't been on in quite a bit recently, and I think this is a good start for this week. I just want you guys to please make sure you know what you're talking about, and please don't mention any names. You can mention the relationship, who it was, but I wouldn't suggest mentioning any names because then I don't know. Some people are extra. Anyway, got started out the deck with Hierophant. Give me more details, Spirit. So yeah, there's a lot of knowledge that and tradition you upkept, and I'm getting with religion, your faith, but I'm also getting Six of Pentacles. You were like I said, this was reversed in the past. Now I feel as though you're in your receiving energy, and that's why you're getting blessed. You went through this death energy, this Scorpio energy. I am feeling that you have definitely learned to transform for the better. I feel as though you set a lot of closure to a lot of things in the past that no longer served you. I think you went through that rebirth, that cocoon, that butterfly, caterpillar to butterfly stage, or caterpillar to moth. Take it as resonates. But it's like whatever you were going through in the past, you know that this was like a form of limitation and oppression. These people tried casting on you. They wanted you stuck in your head. They wanted you stuck in your mind. That's why now they're saying all this stuff that you're crazy and this and that. And you know what? Crazy never looks so good, because I'm feeling your energy and I feel as though you are glowing up right now, and all your, like, literally your body is showing it. As above, so below, as within, so without. So whatever you're working on the inside of you, all your emotions, your whatever you're going through, like, I can't. It's hard to pinpoint everything I'm talking about, but like I'm tapping into your energy right now, and as I'm feeling that, I'm feeling like I look good. I know I look good, and I'm gonna keep looking good for everyone can see. And you might be on the thicker side. I am seeing someone looking and like kind of saying like, "Yeah, ass so fat, I got it." So keep it up, guys. Keep that love for yourself, because I think that's where these people did not expect you to love yourself the way how you do now. And I'm gonna say Spirit is helping you with that. Keep going, guys. I do want to say keep going. Spirit, what else do you want to tell the collective? And I'll be honest, so what I said earlier about what I've been through, that wasn't me crashing out. One, two, I told God, please use me and speak through me in any way to get to people to show up for themselves. Because if I can do it, they can do it. I know it's not easy coming out here and posting to a bunch of strangers, but I mean, shit. You have family following you, and those family can't even like your videos, but they can be watching, right? Give them something to watch. That's God speaking through me. I'm sorry. Knight of Swords. Yeah, be bold, be strong, be very, very. I want to say, yeah, defend what's yours, Hangman. See, that's what I'm talking about. All that surrendering, all that energy that was all drama and chaos, all this kind of power these people had over you. You learn to surrender that and accept them for who they are now. And now that's why you've been the enlightened one now. That's why you're getting your knowledge in some way or form. The moon, yeah, this was a lot of shit that was hidden from you, a lot of stuff that was done to you. And I feel like your instincts kicked in. That's what I want to say. Your instincts kicked in. Two of Wands coming out next with the Seven of Wands. So maybe it kind of helped you intend your energy to focus on taking a stand and protecting yourself. You put up this defense. Maybe you put up a lot of boundaries too. I'm getting someone set up some boundaries. You have the Hermit finally coming out in reverse with Three of Pentacles. We're going to get into it to part 5. So part 5. The Hermit in reverse. I have these cards in upright for this reason. I am seeing that, with you being so guarded spiritually and physically, I am seeing your spiritual team communicate to their spiritual team, telling them your person has done the most, your human has went against them countless of times after we told them to stop, after they told them to stop, and they still kept doing it, thinking it was funny, thinking that they were going to be able to get somewhere. They need to be disconnected from their intuition. They need to be disconnected from anything that they have, any kind of resources they have right now. They need to suffer. Enough is enough. We will dispose of them if they do not get their act together. This is exactly what I'm hearing from them. I'm getting chills. I'm like really getting chills right now. Three of Pentacles, yeah. They were dedicated to like breaking you. They wanted you to be isolated or cut off from everybody so long. But it's like with you, you started thriving in that. That's when you started listening to your intuition. That's when you started listening. You started getting connected with your clairs, your clair abilities, your any kind of psychic ability you may have. I feel like some of you may even have telepathy. I'm getting a strong claircognizance though. That's what I have. So that's why I know things because I know. And I think it's funny is that everyone's like, no, you can't know that possibly. Watch me. And then I use these to confirm everything that's going on. Page of Wands. These people were really eager, thinking that they were going to win this whole time, and nope. Creating all that conflict for what? Trying to humiliate you? Trying to defeat you? What did they win out of doing that? Spirit says you have clarity. You know what's been done to you. You know what's been done to you behind closed doors, behind the scenes, behind a way. Somehow you know. And I feel as though a lot of these things started happening once people were interacting with you and they gave off a weird vibe. I think that's when you started realizing a lot of stuff was done to me. Yeah. Gemini energy. It's like someone faced some kind of inevitable ending. Four of Wands. Trying to attack your foundation. I'm seeing Tower as well in my mind's eye, so I'm feeling that you did face a lot of hardships. Funny how I said hardships and Five of Pentacles came out. There was a lot of hardships you did face. I am feeling that you allowed that foundation to be ripped out from under you because you had a new one set up somewhere. And that's why now it's like no one can break you because you're not telling anyone your business. You're keeping to yourself. Eight of Wands. Moving. I have a feeling you're gonna be finding this out for real. It's like, you know what all these people trying to get this proof on you? By them doing this and paying other people, they're actually showing everyone around them who they really are and how they are, especially towards you. And I'm getting something that they're hiding is going to get shown at some point, because that's what the moon is signifying to me too. Yeah, you're going to see past all the illusions that they tried casting over you. Queen of Pentacles. There's that Queen rising. Someone who's self-made, someone who's resourceful, someone who's very nurturing too. Strength. Yeah, they didn't bank on your endurance. They didn't think you were capable of doing all this. King of Wands as well coming out. Ten of Cups. Yeah, something, you started taking all your wins and all your contentment and everything, even your happiness, how you're living right now. It's very honorable. And you can say you're doing it the right way. You're not cheating anyone out on any money. You're not cheating out anyone for this source of income that you're having. And you're not being cold to people. Queen of Swords coming out in the reverse. Why is that Queen of Swords in reverse? King of Pentacles. So this is the other person. This is a feminine energy. This could be a mother figure, an older sister, another cousin. Getting an auntie. Someone's mad that you're so accomplished right now and you're living in success. And it's like I'm getting to success is how you make it. It's not with what people tell you what success is. Judgment, yeah, they made a wrong judgment call. They're gonna be ones in for rude awakening. King of Swords. Yeah, this was a Queen of Swords trying to think that they acted like they knew it all. They really didn't. They were just a fucking, yeah. It's who it was. It was a know-it-all bitch that really thought that she had more intellect on you, but really, you were sitting back watching everything people were doing, being quiet, being strategic, because you were being observant. That's how you learn how to be wise. Four of Pentacles, keeping your cards close to your chest. Knight of Cups, Magician, and something put you. I think whatever you're doing now, that's why you're getting that. All that energy is speaking for itself. I'm gonna say that right now. So again, let's get a reading. Let's see what we got for closing messages for you guys. I know you guys know this. I know you guys are gonna find out some more information soon. I don't know when. I don't ask time-based questions because things always change, especially to the current whatever. So what do we have for closing messages? I do want to close off with signs, the signs that they're involving. Dream big, start now. So whatever you're working, like I said, it starts from somewhere. Success is already emotion, like I was just talking about. The people are always gonna be mad that you want something in some way. Let them stay angry. They're gonna fucking grow bitter and old and not have anyone in their corner. Nothing changes if you wait. See, so maybe with you speaking out on some of your truth and whatever you've been going through, you're gonna see that stuff is gonna start changing as soon as you start speaking your truth. Two more. Speak your dreams out loud. Okay, that's another thing. Out to yourself and your spiritual team. That's why they need to know what you're asking for. Whatever you're manifesting or praying for, please make sure you're communicating with your spiritual team. You are the magic. And I think that's another thing too people didn't expect. Because look, ending off with Magician, yeah, I think you just have a lot of stuff to talk about. Done is better than perfect. So whatever you did, you're done with it. You don't have to perfect it. You're done. I do want to get out some signs for closing messages. Thank you guys again. I'm sorry I took so long for this kind of reading. I've been, like I said, busy. Anyone be involved with this could be Sun, Moon, or Rising. You got 7th, which is Libra, Venus. You also got Uranus, I think. Yeah, Uranus, Aquarius energy, another Libra. 7 can also be July, so Cancer. That's the Western. You have, what is that? Mercury. So that is Gemini and Virgo. Gemini, heavy Gemini, and 6, which is Virgo. So you got Gemini and Virgo right here. Last one. 11th, which is Aquarius, Saturn. Aquarius again, Saturn. And Sun, Leo. You can get one more. I don't know why I heard get one more. Yep. You got Aries, Moon, Aries again, Mars. Take it as resonates. I will see you guys later on this week, and I will be posting more coming up soon.